The camera stands still at the gas station's exit. The pumps are dark now, only the cold moonlight flickers off the wet asphalt. Far ahead, the highway stretches endlessly, marked by broken white lines disappearing into fog. The sound is hollow, like a sea of distant wind passing through an empty shell. In the far distance, a faint light appears, two parallel beams, flickering. As the camera watches, the lights seem to move closer, then vanish. No sound of engine, no movement, only the faint afterimage of headlights left floating in the fog. Camera begins to move forward slowly. The first object it passes is an old billboard half fallen, its metal edges creaking in the wind. The paint has peeled off, only fragments of a smiling face remain under layers of decay. A slogan faintly visible, "We'll see you soon." The road narrows into a concrete bridge crossing a dry creek. The guardrails are rusted, water stains streak down like black veins. The fog thickens, swallowing everything beyond the bridge's midpoint. When the camera reaches it, a faint humming tone rises from under the concrete, mechanical but distant, like something alive. The perspective shifts down to the underside of the bridge. Puddles glimmer faintly, reflecting the moon in distorted shapes. A slow drip echoes. Each drop lands in perfect rhythm, like a heartbeat. Then, one drop misses the puddle and hits the camera lens directly. The camera rises again, now facing a crossroads. One road continues ahead, another turns right into darker woods. A single streetlight stands at the intersection, flickering orange. With each flicker, the shadows of the trees seem to shift position, closer each time. Next to the streetlight, an old metal sign creaks, "Morrow Hill 2 miles." The letters are scratched and partly replaced with deep gouges, as if carved by something sharp. The camera lingers, and behind the sign, the fog pulses once, like a breath. Camera turns right, following the narrow dirt road toward Morrow Hill. The fog grows heavier, swallowing the trees into silhouettes. On the ground, tire marks appear briefly, then vanish after a few meters, as if the earth healed itself. Branches overlap overhead like ribs closing in. The sound becomes muffled, all wind and hum cut out. Only the faint static of electricity remains, though there's no power here. As the camera moves deeper, something glimmers ahead, glass, reflecting faint light. Camera moves closer to the windshield. Through the glass, the interior is still, but a reflection shows movement. It's faint, like someone walking past behind the car. The camera pans around, no one there. Branches overlap overhead like ribs closing in. The sound becomes muffled, all wind and hum cut out. Only the faint static of electricity remains, though there's no power here. As the camera moves deeper, something glimmers ahead, glass, reflecting faint light. Camera moves closer to the windshield. Through the glass, the interior is still, but a reflection shows movement. It's faint, like someone walking past behind the car. The camera pans around, no one there. On the tree beside the car, strange symbols, carved deep. Each one looks burned, edges blackened but recent. The camera tilts slightly, tracing the carvings upward until they vanish into the bark's darkness. Beyond the car, a faint outline of a structure appears, square, tall, with a broken roof edge. Fog parts just enough to reveal windows covered with wooden planks, one hanging loose. A faint warm light glows from inside for a single second, then dies out. The camera moves toward the house slowly. The grass is overgrown, damp with mist. A small mailbox lies open, its hinge rusted. Inside, only one piece of paper remains, blank, except for water stains shaped like fingerprints. The camera slides inside. Dust floats in thick beams of moonlight leaking through cracks. The living room is frozen mid-decay, furniture draped in white sheets, walls cracked like dry skin. A single clock ticks faintly, though its hands are missing. Camera pans toward a covered mirror leaning against the wall. The fabric moves slightly, as if something underneath it breathed. When the cloth slips down, the mirror is blank, no reflection, only dark glass. Camera ascends the staircase. Each step creaks louder than the last, wood bending like bone. At the top, the hallway stretches endlessly, lined with doors. All are shut, except one at the end, slightly open with a faint red glow escaping.